Mirrors in life are not what you think. Most people misunderstand them. But once you see what they really are, everything shifts. Most people misunderstand mirrors. So let me tell you what they are not. A mirror is not a sequence life sends you. There is no cosmic curriculum that you have to succeed for. A mirror becomes visible because your inner state collapses into form, very much like quantum physics, but with more depth than physics can explain. A mirror is not a test. Life is not checking if you are evolved, ready, or past something. Since you are all there is, every part of you must express, as a mirror, a situation, or consciously inside yourself. And the other person, they are not the mirror. They are a whole universe of their own. You only perceive the slice of them you already have access to within yourself. The parts you are conscious of, or the parts you resist. It is possible we never fully see another person as they truly are. And the world at large, the chaos, the idiocy, the noise, that reflects the less personal layers in you, not the core ones shaping your day-to-day reality. The further the mirror appears from your life, the less interesting it is for you. So mirrors aren't sent to you, they are created by you. Through your state, your awareness, your resistance, and an unknown factor. That could be your highest self or source. Instantly when they need to be, quietly when they don't. Mirrors are not what you think. Here's what they actually are. A mirror is simply an aspect of yourself appearing in form. It is your inner state, conscious or unconscious, externalized. It is not a test, not a signal, not a judgment. It just is. You see in another what you are conscious of or what you resist. That's why some mirrors feel clear and others confusing. Sometimes subtle, sometimes extreme. Sometimes they appear, sometimes not, depending on awareness, resistance, and your readiness. There's a deeper layer, the unknown factor that could be source or your highest self, that modulates the mirrors. It can soften, delay, or even withhold the mirror to protect coherence. So mirrors are not punishment or reward. They are you, orchestrated with wisdom beyond your personality. The world at large, chaos, noise, collective programs, mirrors the less personal layers of you. Your real mirrors are close, relevant, and impactful. The farther away the mirror, the less it shapes your immediate life. So mirrors are simply a reflection of your state, your resistance, and your awareness, amplified, condensed, or sometimes hidden by the unknown factor. If you want to practice noticing mirrors without spiritual fluff, join the circle on December the 10th, or one of the other circles I run. Some mirrors feel small, and some mirrors, they hit like a sledgehammer. Why is that? It's not about the other person. It is not a punishment. It is about what is ready to be seen inside of you. Your inner state, your resistance, and your awareness determine the intensity. The more unconscious or resisted a part of you is, the louder the mirror becomes. Sometimes mirrors are subtle, just nudges, and sometimes they are extreme, almost unbearable. That is not randomness. That is coherence in action, and the unknown factor. Could be source. It can soften, it can delay, it can amplify the mirror just to protect your overall coherence. So next time a mirror hits hard, don't resist, don't blame. Just notice what part of you wants to be seen. Now that you understand how mirrors reflect your inner state, resistance, and awareness, there's one more piece to see. Every reaction, every tightness, every surge of emotion is speaking directly to a part of you that wants recognition. The unknown factor, source, field, or higher intelligence, ensures these reflections arrive in a way that you can handle. It orchestrates timing, intensity, and clarity, giving you exactly the message you are ready to receive. But understanding it isn't enough. Insight only comes real when you meet it with presence. When you stop, notice, and move toward the sensation instead of away, the mirror transforms. It shifts from being a moment of discomfort into a doorway of integration, alignment, and self-knowledge. And that is where practice begins, where theory meets living experience. The next segment will show you exactly how to work with mirrors in real time so you can feel their guidance instead of resisting it. Unpleasant mirrors never disappear from your life because they're parts of you asking to be seen. A few weeks ago, a stranger's rule triggered an old fear in me. I realized it wasn't about the dogs, it was an ancient part of me protecting itself. And let's be honest, when a mirror is uncomfortable, the first instinct is to resist, to blame the person playing the mirror, to feel tired, reluctant, or exasperated, to turn away rather than look at what moved inside. But if you can find even a little discipline or a spark of motivation to turn toward yourself instead of away, then try this with me. Stop. Name the sensation, tightness, smallness, freeze, itch. Feel where it in your body you feel it. Tummy, heart, head. Breathe into that place. Ask softly, what part of me is speaking? No fixing, no fighting, just listening. Most times the mirror stops meaning danger and starts meaning message. The contraction loosens. That's how my fear dissolved over the course of 4 days observing it in between, and the physical echoes with it.